Good morning, mathematicians. Double check that you have everything that you need for math today. Your pencil, your folder with your learning journey, your math journal, and your board marker and eraser. Give a thumbs up if you're ready to move on. If you're missing supply this week still, you may get up and get it right now so you're ready to learn with us. In math today, we're going to be doing lesson 1.3. This lesson is all about angles, triangles, and quadrilaterals. The goal of this lesson is to guide you in the construction of angles, triangles, and quadrilaterals, and in the classification of quadrangles. So let's turn ahead in our learning journey sheet, and today's date is 9-15. The lesson we're on is 1.3. Using the learning target up here, how can we complete the sentence, I will be successful when I can take one of the words from up here, one of the verbs, and explain it in your own words. For example, I might say, I will be successful when I can construct or make angles. I will be successful when I can make triangles. Or I will be successful when I can classify or group quadrangles. Stop and jot your learning target right now. On your board, you're going to do your must-do and may-do warm-up problems. I'm going to underline one of the numbers here, and you have to write the value of it. So for example, the 7 is in the ones place, it's worth 7. The 6 is in the tens place. 6 tens would then be worth 60. So in the number 47, the value of the 4, and so on. Go ahead and get started. What is the value of the 4 in 47? What is the value of the 9 in 903? What is the value of the 4? What is the value of the 2 in 28? What is the value of the 4? What is the value of the 1? And what is the value of the 3? Quickly and quietly erase your boards and set down your board, marker, and eraser. An angle is made up of two rays that meet at a point called a vertex. We might draw an angle out like this. We have a ray, here's the point they can meet at, and another ray. If an angle is called a right angle, it's a perfect square or a corner. That's a 90-degree angle. When we name angles, we need 3 points. So on our angle here, let's have a point A, a point B, and a point C. Notice where we put the points. The arrow is beyond the point. The second one is at the vertex. The third is before that next arrow. We can name an angle 2 different ways. This, for example, could be angle ABC, or it could be angle CBA. What do you notice is always the middle letter when naming an angle? Let's look at this right angle. If we labeled it X, Y, Z, what are 2 ways we could name this right angle? Good, we could name it angle XYZ or angle angle ZYX. If somebody tried to name this first angle angle CAB, is this a possible name for this angle? Why or why not? This would not be a possible name because A is not the vertex of the angle. We follow the order of the points, so tracing C to A to B forms a different angle than going ABC or CBA? We're going to look at how to sort and name some different shapes. We know that a triangle is a three-sided closed figure. It also has three angles. What is the difference in a quadrangle or quadrilateral? A four-sided shape is known as a quadrilateral. Quad means four. A four-angled shape is called a quadrangle with the word angle. This really means the same thing. One is just talking about the angle, one is talking about the sides. Below the quadrilateral and quadrangle name here are all of these different examples of different types of quadrangles or quadrilaterals. A parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides, two sides that never get closer or farther apart. So if we sketch one out here, this could be an example of a parallelogram. These two sides are parallel, and these two. So a parallelogram is two sets of parallel lines. A square has four right angles. All sides are the same length. And we also know that the pair of parallel lines are both the top and bottom and the two sides. A rhombus has all four sides the same length. It's different from a square because the angles don't need to be a right angle, but it's the same because all four sides are the same. Let's take a look at just the three shapes we have here. Jot down on your board or talk with your partner, what do these have the same? What do these have different? Then discuss as a class. Moving to the last two shapes then, a trapezoid does have one pair of parallel sides and the other two do not need to be. So here the top and bottom are parallel. We'll talk more about this later. A rectangle has two pairs of parallel sides and it also has four right angles. So today you're going to be finishing up lesson 1.3. First, you do Math Journal, page 6, all about angles. Then you do Math Journal, page 7, all about addition and subtraction. And then you do Math Box 1.3. When you're done with all three of these, you must show your teacher. These are the must-dos of our lesson today. When you are finished, then you may extend your learning by going on to Activity B or Activity C. Math Masters are always in the middle of the room. Make it a great day and work hard to get all of Activity A finished and push your learning in Activity B and Activity C.